is up, YouTube? Sam from Orion's Nebula here with the next war recap video over at X. So let's go ahead, take a look at the war log. As you can see, got the victory, 58 to 53. Very, very nice war to the guys at X. It was against an Indian clan, so we don't see any of the description there, but take a look at the total destruction, 99.25%. Missed the perfect war by just 2 stars, so almost got it done. So let's take a look at what's going on here. First, take a look at what they did on our bases. Pretty good clan. They did some good work. Brought some really interesting attacks. Missed the 3 stars on our top 3 guys, and 2 of our other Town Hall 9s, and then just weren't able to get it done on 2 of our Town Hall 8s. They put 3 or 4 different attacks on there and just weren't able to get it done. As far as X, great war from everyone over here, bringing in some really, really nice attacks. And you can see just missed the 2 stars on number 2, but everything else, 3 starred. So great job to everyone. Great work to the clan as a whole. And let's jump into some of these replays. So we'll start off with the number 1, our number 3, Walt, going in on it and doing it with a Govaho. So there was an empty spot there in the base, drops an archer, diffuses a double giant bomb spot. So I guess he didn't check it before, which is unfortunate. And then going to get the CC Lord easily with a giant and take that out with the double poison kill on the clan castle. From there, gonna drop in some giants momentarily as soon as this dragon goes down. Come on. Alright. Drops in the giants, shattered entry here, backs it up with some wizards just to create that funnel, and then some wall breakers gonna go down to open this whole thing up. That's gonna get him access to the queen, and here come all of those redheads. They're going to go in there, aggro onto the queen, and take her out very, very quickly. His heroes are going to go down behind that and quaking open the core just to keep everything opened up. And then drop in a heal spell just to keep his Valks healed up. Valks and heal, pretty much nothing is going to bother them. And then as you can see, as things start to get distracted, dropping in some surgical hogs, just sprinkling them in around the outside, targeting most of the defenses that he can, and then just going to let them work their way around. And you'll see right here, they're going to meet up pretty much with the kill squad, which is all in the core of that base now. So everything is being distracted by his original entry kill squad, and those hogs are just free to run straight through. So no need for any heals on those hogs. He diffused 1 DGB at the beginning, his kill squad taking care of the second, and then everything is distracted for the majority of the raid. So hogs just making their way through, finally meeting up with some splash damage at that wizard tower, and they are going to go down, but luckily both of his heroes still up, high health, and a max golem is out there in front of them tanking. So his king goes down, takes out the enemy queen, or the enemy king, and then just the queen and some wizards going to get it done for this raid. So we'll go ahead and fast forward because that cannon is being tanked by that golem, and the queen is just working her way around. It's going to take her just a few seconds to walk around with those archers and snipe everything down. So great job to Walt. Very, very nice attack. And good job bringing the Govaho. Always nice to see that. Always really, really nice. All right. We're going to skip down a few and head to layer number 5, and our boy Sivrin taking it out. And this was another really, really nice attack. So interesting, unorthodox kind of army comp here. So looking at a go wee wee wipe with a stoned golem entry here. So gonna bring 3 golems up top and some wizards to back it up. There is quite a bit of DPS up there, and there's a bomb, but dropping the heroes right behind, and then here come those witches in behind everything. Jump spell to give him access all the way to the core. So everything's going to push its way in, and then here come those P.E.K.K.A.s in last. You can see the CC coming out. He's going to meet that with a rage spell, a heal spell to keep everything up, and then some poison spells to slow down the incoming damage from the CC. And from here, the enemy queen's taken care of. Those P.E.K.K.A.s are in the middle there, having a little P.E.K.K.A. playground, taking out kind of everything. The witches working their way around sort of the trash ring on the outside, spawning skeletons to keep everything distracted. Queen is off to one side, and the P.E.K.K.A.s have made their way to the other side now with the king. So they are doing plenty of work there, and like those witches still doing everything. Queen about to go down, but just gets that cannon down. Still two golems that they're stuck there inside, so they're not doing too much. They are tanking that wizard tower for the queen. They finally beat through that wall, and everything going really well here. And I do remember I caught this raid live, and it did come down to the very, very last second. And very interesting. You can see that P.E.K.K.A. doing some work cleaning up on the outside. There's a couple of witches there over here in the corner. Well, just one witch over here in the corner. So she is, getting it done. The queen is helping out. The golem's still banging on walls. Not sure why he's not rerouting to that cannon. But you can see here, the queen gonna get over there in range of these defenses before that golem gets there. She's too quick. P.E.K.K.A. goes down, so golem does get out in front of this cannon here. That one witch still spawning a few skellies, which is helping out. But you can see that golem about to go down. The queen sniping some things down. She's gonna move up to this next cannon, and she's actually gonna go down. So now it is up to one golem and one witch to get this done. And this golem about to explode into golemites. Witch spawning skeletons as quickly as she can. One Tesla goes down. One golemite goes flying to a spring trap, unfortunately. And then second Tesla going to go down right here. But now they need to beat through this wall. And the witch needs to stay up for long enough. So the cannon just on that golemite, but the witch moves into range, and she is unfortunately going to go down. But luckily, spawns skeletons just in enough time to get it done. So very, very nice attack from Sivrin. Very close attack on this one, but nonetheless, very, very nice. Okay, so told all of the clanmates, anyone bringing a 6-star war would definitely be featured on these recaps. So the first 6-star war member of this war, Pierre, and he did two very, very excellent Gola attacks. So really, really coming along with the Gola, and we'll watch his attack on number 6 here. So really liked Pierre's plan here. Goes in, gets the CC lore easy with the hog. Drops down the poison spell. We'll fast forward through this double poison. And then goes in with these golems. He's got a jump spell that's going to get him access in there to the queen. It's going to get him to the core where all of these air defenses are. So if he can get anything in there, with some substantial power, he should be able to get at least one or two of these air defenses coming in from this side. So heroes go down behind the golems. There's the jump spell to get him access to the enemy queen and to get him into the core. The golem's going to come in right behind the king and push forward into the core. King, unfortunately, going down. Here comes the lava hounds, and then just going to target balloons in from behind. Look at them soaking up all of those air traps. One of those lava hounds didn't even make it to the air defense. That's how many traps that he caught on the way in. But now Pierre working his way clockwise, around this base with his loon deployment. There's the last lava hound. A few more balloons. Maybe could have come a little earlier with those. Slow travel time on the balloons, and that lava hound would have beat him there. But everything just converging, keeping them raged up as they move through the base. and just smashing this one. And look at how many balloons he has left up here. The queen, she's still alive. She's in there in the core, taking out the town hall right now. Not too many pups left over, so we will go ahead and fast forward through this. The queen gets in there, takes out the enemy king, and then it's just the runaround on the trash ring. Very nice split on the loons up top, and just got to work their way around the base. So we'll go ahead and 4x this one because it is a little slow. It doesn't have too much there for the cleanup on this one. But very, very nice attack to our boy Pierre. Moving down one spot, second 6-star war of this raid, Turbo Fry. So featured last time Turbo, really, really nice on the Go-Hos. So bringing a really nice ground attack here. Drops in a hog just to get the lore. Is going to drop a poison spell on all of that just to take out some of that clan castle there. And then comes in from the bottom, or drops an archer down there at the bottom just to bring things over, and then goes in with his golems, backs it up with the wizards, get that funnel created, and then wall breakers in. Golem's gonna reroute in. Did lose one pretty quickly there, and the second one's on pretty low health. And then drops in the heroes from a different entry point than his golem entry, which I thought was interesting. On this one, drops that jump spell. I think he wanted the king to get in there, which he does eventually, but he's almost down already, so somewhat wasted. Then just dropping in the hogs from the top here. And they're just working their way around the base. Sorry for the 2x there. I thought I had slowed down the raid there. I thought I was talking pretty quickly. But the hogs making their way around the base. Queen is on the town hall. Drops a poison spell just to slow down that enemy king. As his hogs will get onto that and take him out momentarily. And then it's just cleanup time around the base. So plenty of hogs up. Gets a good split. Some going to work their way up towards the north, and some working their way down south. Very, very nice attack to our boy Turbo. Doing it again with the Go-Ho. So, 2 wars in a row featured with some nice Go-Ho attacks. So, great job, Turbo. All right. And I think that's going to do it for our Town Hall 9s this war. Obviously, lots of really, really great attacks. But did go Town Hall 9 heavy on the first one, so wanted to feature some of our Town Hall 8s here, doing some nice attacks. So the first one, coming from Mud Hen. And this was a cleanup attack, but still very, very nice. Drops in the hog just to get the CC lore. Drops in just a couple more hogs, trying to just get a little trade off on this this cannon here, and trigger that giant bomb that was in there. So from there, gonna drop down the archer, bring it up to the top. He's gonna do a CC kill on this dragon balloon combination. So we'll fast forward through that, and then here comes the king, and then just sort of a pseudo Asian wall of hogs coming in from the top. So they are working their way through the base, and gonna see a heal spell go down in the core just to keep everybody up. Does know where the bombs are at, so he made sure that one encompassed that giant bomb that was right there next to the town hall, and then you can see everybody making their way around the base. Drops another heal for the bomb that's there. And then some CC hogs coming in while everything is distracted. And they're pretty much going to be the only ones, that are going to be doing the bulk of the work here. He's got a mass swarm of them, but that was perfectly timed on those. And then dropping in some wizards for cleanup just at the end. So we'll go ahead and fast forward through this in the cleanup mode. Great job to our girl Mud Hen doing it really, really nicely, and bringing a 6-star war home for the clan. So fantastic job as the last structure goes down. So good job, Hen. Really, really liked it. All right, two more for you guys. Gonna go down to number 17 and our boy Stink Eye. Like this, or some of you may be familiar kind of with some of what happens in this raid, but drops the rage or the hog in to get the easy lore. Gonna bring it up to the top, do a CC kill, so we'll fast forward just through that. Drop an arch, poison spell, and then gonna drop a few archers and some wizards to take everything out. So here comes the king. And I really like this. Nice surgical deployment on his hogs, or on this one. So, just kind of targeting everything around the base, working its way through. Obviously, in the core is probably where we're going to see bombs going off. So dropping the first heal as those two Teslas pop there. And then the hogs making their way into the core of this base. And this is right here where things start to go wrong. So first bomb goes off, they're in the heal, so that's okay. Second bomb goes off, third bomb goes off, and lost most of his hogs there. The king beats down the one, so there's maybe 4 or 5 hogs left. Drops down the poison spell to slow down the king and take care of those skellies. But just enough hogs to get this done, as the last defense is going to go down with about 5 hogs left, and then plenty of wizards just around the trash ring to get everything cleaned up. So the hogs, they're on the king. Look at this one, these 2 hogs here just following the king around, making sure that they get him down so that he doesn't terrorize the rest of his remaining 3 hogs. So they just get it done, and then it's just cleanup mode from there. So, sometimes that happens. Sometimes you're going to eat some bombs and you're going to be, pushed for time. But Stink Eye staying calm, getting it done, making sure he gets those cleanup wizards down, which was very nice, saving a few on his CC kill. So, very nice attack from our boy Stink Eye. Look forward to seeing more from him. All right, last one. We're going to move down one spot. Watch our boy Fortune Hunter doing a similar attack. So again, Town Hall 8, just the meta right now, everything, just hog it, hog heaven, every single base. So it drops a poison spell just to soften up the CC troops, gonna bring it down and get a easy CC kill taken care of down here in the corner. And then from here, he's free to begin the raid. So it drops down some giants, and some hogs. So the giants are down just to distract the defenses, so his hogs can get in sort of untouched. And then does a little surgical drop, and then the bulk of his hogs coming in up north here. So they're going to work their way clockwise around the base. Obviously, the bombs in this one kind of telegraphed in the core there, so trying to avoid that. But again, drops a heal spell, and then Hog's going to eat some bombs in the core. So again, another Town Hall 8 losing a huge group of hogs there in the core, but does have enough up. They're going to run into a heal spell, which is going to keep them up. That one lone hog that made it through the core still up, and then the last heal spell goes down to cover the last defenses. And from there, it is over. So still a good amount of hogs up. Going to get the cleanup taken care of relatively quickly. But just thought it was funny watching 2 of our Town Hall 8s in a row, eating pretty huge bombs there in the core, but still being able to get it done. And that's the power of surgical hogs. So, spamming all the hogs in would have been, a 0, a fail. But that surgical hog that he used on his deployment really, really saved him on this one. So, fantastic job to our boy Fortune Hunter. And, always nice to see our Town Hall 8s doing really good. So, fantastic war to everyone. Good job to our opponents. They definitely brought some really interesting attacks, but great job to everyone at Nebula X. Look forward to our current war. But until next time, this is Sam. Peace.